Like most young couples, Loretta and Malcolm dreamt of having a family, but unable to have their own children, the couple decided to adopt a baby girl from another country. Now they're caught up in a frustrating legal battle that separated them and almost sent them broke.
Good girl.
She's everything. I didn't realise what love was until she came into my life.
Say, Dad.
Oh, she's beautiful. I mean, she's just full of energy.
This is Kiani. She's about to turn 3 and her mum and dad, Loretta and Malcolm, are smitten.
She just makes me laugh all the time. She's just made my relationship with Mal stronger as well.
Before Kiani came into their lives, Loretta and Malcolm were considering IVF. But a holiday in Bali in 2005 changed everything. A young Balinese girl had given birth and was to give up her child.
The mother asked if we'd like to adopt the little one and give her a better life than what she'd have otherwise.
So what would Kiani's future have been had you not been able to step in?
The better choice probably would have been an orphanage, but there's no guarantee of that. I mean, there's quite often children that have been dumped in rivers and, you know, in garbage bins and all sorts of things.
At first, Loretta and Malcolm employed a local lawyer to begin the official adoption process, but it proved disastrous.
Big mistake, but unfortunately, because we don't know the full story of it, but we paid out thousands of dollars to him. We have no idea what he did with it.
Refusing to give up Kiani, they have been through a series of lawyers, but are now well on their way to an official adoption.
And yes, we've done everything legally. They have made me Kiani's foster mother.
Everything has to be legal. We don't want to shortcut it. I mean, we do know of cases where a lot of money is paid out to do it illegally, but we weren't prepared to go down that path.
For the past 2.5 years, Loretta has lived in Bali with Kiani, awaiting the formal adoption. But Malcolm has had to remain in Australia to work, only seeing the girls when he can save enough money for an airfare.
I have to admit, at times it just breaks me right up.
Kiani comes to me all the time, and whenever she sees a plane fly by, you know, she'll wave to it and she'll say in Indonesian, Mummy, Mummy, look, it's Daddy, Daddy, you know, it's Kiani, it's Kiani.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. There's someone here wants to say hello to you. Guess who it is?
Daddy?
Hello. How are you?
Today.
Did you go to school today?
Yeah.
You give Daddy a big kiss because you miss him.
Yeah. Miss you. I love you.
I love you too, Mouse.
Does it worry you, the distance of what it's damaging to your relationship?
For sure. I mean, I know Loretta and I we communicate where we can daily via the internet, but it's still very draining at night when that's all finished and I'm just here on my own.
Adopting a child is always costly, but for Mal and Loretta, the price has been unbelievably high. They've had to sell their family home to pay for over $39,000 worth of expenses. And as Loretta must stay in Bali, she's lost her business. But the cost to their family, separated for nearly 3 years now, is something money can never compensate for.
I just want them home. I mean, we lost a beautiful home and we've had to come here and I'm finding it hard with the interest rates as they are happening at the moment.
Despite the long separation and thousands of dollars paid, Malcolm and Loretta are very grateful to the Indonesian government and are happy to continue waiting for the adoption to come through. What they want is a little support from Australia.
Australia keeps saying we have to think of the child first, the child's best interest. Well, the child's best interest is to be with me. I'm her mother. Mal is her father. Australia is stopping this from happening.
Despite their pleas for a 1-year holiday visa for Kiani to live in Australia whilst the adoption is finalised, they have been continually refused. The Department of Immigration and Citizenship spokesperson, Sian Manton, explains why.
Certainly we are sympathetic to the situation the family is facing currently, but the department does have to be satisfied in granting a temporary visa that a temporary visit and stay in Australia is what is intended. And in this instance, unfortunately, we weren't satisfied that that is the case.
At no stage would I ever jeopardise losing Kiani by overstaying a visa.
My heart aches for those girls, and I just wish, you know, I could turn around and they were behind me. It's heartbreaking, honestly.
I love you.
That's hard, isn't it? You'd think the federal government would be able to step in and make things happen for Loretta and Malcolm.